Hey, how y'all doing today? It's Tuesday, baby. That's right. I told y'all yesterday we'd probably have a lot to talk about. And indeed, today we have stuff to talk about. But before I get started, because I don't want to get backed up on Christmas cards now here, and I got some today, and I'm just tickled to death. I got 3 Christmas cards today in the mail. This one is from Denise Longoria from Imperial Beach, California. And it's warmest wishes for the holiday. Uh, Warmest holiday wishes there. And I guess at Imperial Beach, California, it's probably going to be a pretty warm Christmas. And we have warm Christmas down here in Texas, too. And she wants to thank us for the content and know that it's nice to know that they're not alone in their hatred for Donnie. And it's easy to do. All right, I got the second one from John and Barb from Spokane, Washington. And it's a beautiful little card, Christmas wishes, and from John and Barb. Thanks for your voice. I'm out here all the time because I care, and it's nice to get cards from everybody that show their appreciation for what I do. Anyway, and the last one is from Rebecca and Tyler Reed from West Jefferson, North Carolina, and she wanted to wish us all a Merry Christmas and looking forward to a productive New Year in 2019. And she wanted to point out the fact that that card she made online, and it's a blue dot Christmas, baby. And I thought that was rather sweet. She also included, no, I'm sorry, I got confused here. That's a beautiful. Where did the other one go? Where did the other one go? Oh no, I don't want to mess up now. Uh, oh, it was. Oh yes, from Denise Longoria. She also included a nice $20 donation. So we appreciate that. I don't want to let that slide. And I thought the blue dot Christmas tree was neat. I also got my Paulette Hallback, darling, I love you. I got my Funny Times in the mail today. Paulette gave us a subscription. She is in Plano, Illinois, I think. Check me on that. But Paulette is a big supporter of ours, and we can't thank her enough for her help in our endeavors out here. But I love getting the Funny Times. When I get done, I pass it off to Miss Deborah, who's here now. She's taking one with her, and I get to replace the one and read all of that. It is an outstanding little newspaper there. One last thing I got, and who doesn't want one of these? This is from Dorothy Tyndall in Palmetto, Florida, and it is one of the Swiss colony. Can you get that? Yeah, that's full of little sausages, cheese, cookies, little candies. Yes, you can see some of it's already been gotten into. Me, Mama, and Miss Deborah sat up there right before I came online here, and tested some of the sweets. So yeah, I'll be sitting around this evening on watching TV and stuff, and snacking on little sausages and cheese this evening. So thank you very much, Dorothy Tyndall. We're going to enjoy that very much. Well, what's been going on today? Well, we all woke up. We're all excited. Michael Flynn's going to get sentenced today, and we're all wondering what the sentence is going to be because, everybody's talking about, well, Mike's probably not going to get any time at all. Well, holy shit, things may have changed a little bit. For one, his sentencing has been delayed 90 days, which I guess that's going to take us sometime into March. And ain't that the time, doodad, Michael Cohen has to report for prison? I think so, March 5th. Anyway, we're going to have activity in March, that's for sure. But they delayed his sentencing. It gives him more time to mitigate his time that he might receive, because it sure sounded like the judge wanted to give him time. Judge said that he was disgusted with his conduct, and he should be. He was still trying to weasel out there at the last moment, saying that he may have been, trapped in here, or what's the word? What's that word I'm looking? Oh yeah, ambushed, because that's the word. Oh, Sarah Huckabee turd polisher Sanders came out and used today. That's what that Donnie says he was ambushed by the FBI. Are you shitting me? He's a general. He's ambushed. The man knew exactly what he was doing. He pleaded guilty to acting as a foreign agent. He was acting as a foreign agent at the same time as he's a national security. Are you shitting me? What he was doing borders on treason. And I didn't say treason because it pointed out treason is a very narrow definition. But what he did borders on it. Yes, he is a retired general. He served this country with honor. Lots of medals on that chest, buddy. But what's that old saying in the Army? You could have 1,000,000 attaboys and one aw shit moment can wipe them all out, baby. And that's what General Flynn did. One aw shit moment. Got greedy, whatever it was. Got hooked up with Donnie. Got tangled up with the Trump mess, the Trump shit, the crooked con from hell. General Flynn is going to pay a price for it. So he pleaded guilty, and Donnie put out a tweet that he wishes him well. Donnie fired him for lying. Donnie fired him because he said he lied to the FBI, and more importantly, he lied to Mike Pence. Oh, bullshit, Mike Pence. Somebody put him right up there on the radar. That guy he's a posing little idiot that just has too much trouble with mother and Jesus talking to him to delve in and run this country for anything. He's a postcard. You could put a blow up doll back there and that would be Mike Pence. That's all he does is anyway. But that's why Donnie fired him for lying. And now he says, I wish him well. Oh, Michael Cohen's he's a rat. He's a rat. But hey, General Flynn, I wish him well. Gee whiz. Remember, Mike, I could pardon you if you keep your mouth shut. Because what are we talking about? We're talking about Mike Flynn having contact with the Russians about a lot of shit, probably, but one of them was about the sanctions that President Obama just put on the Russians for the meddling that are in our elections that our intelligence organizations said they did. Mike Pence got on the phone with him and said, wait a minute, hey, Pootie, don't retaliate, yeah? Because, Donnie's in, baby. We're going to be there. This is before he gets sworn in. Treason? Damn near close to it. He needs to be judged for his crimes, and the judge will sentence him appropriately, I assume. But it's a sad statement of how much that Donnie Trump, Don the Con, can pull people into this quagmire or this quicksand of scum that has always been the Trump name. He calls it wealthy. Oh, look at me, I'm a successful business. He's a pimp. He's a whore for Pootie, and he's a pimp. He pimps out his name. That's all he's got. He tries to convince people all around the world that, I'm a glory. Look, Trump University, Trump Steak. Trump University? Oh, yeah. And now what? The Trump Foundation, the Trump Charity Foundation, the one that, the Trumps pour their money and their donors' money so they can help victims around the world of famine and what? Not a thing, baby. The court says, what did they say? It's a shocking pattern of illegality. That they used it as a private bank to pay off Donnie's lawsuits, other shit. Donnie just write a check. They used it for the campaign. Are you shitting me? They were taking charitable. It was funneled in there, baby. We're going to find out who it was funneled in. But it was shut down. It was shut down, and the remaining funds will be distributed to charities, appropriate charities, under the guidance of the Attorney General of the state of New York. And they're also recommending that no Trump be on the board of any charity in New York, because it's a New York case. No Trump should be on a charity. Does that tell you something when the law says that this family of cons and thieves and just scum of the earth people are not going to be allowed to put their name on and serve on any board of any charity in New York? But don't worry. There's 49 other states they can run a scam on, baby. There's Trump bribe collection centers all over the world. You can't look at all of them. They're all over the place. He's a low-life criminal. That's what he is. And he should be tried as one. I hope to God that sealed indictment that they cleared that floor for the other day is Donnie's. What else is going on? Don Lemon, I seen that. I watched that last night. Don Lemon roasted him over the coals last night for being all during the campaign and everything. Remember Donnie saying, I'm going to be the law and order president. I'm on the law and order this. We stand for law and order. Are you shitting me? I loved it. I kind of enjoyed it. That's why I said it was almost like a comedy, because they kept pulling up videos him talking law and order, and he's the biggest criminal this country has seen in history, baby. Donnie likes that stuff. He likes to be the best in history. Well, you're the best con man, the best thief that ever entered our house. So yeah, Donnie's going to be on a record book somewhere. Well, they banned the bump stock. 90 days from now, you have to either turn it in or destroy it. If you get caught with one, it's against the law, and they're probably going to slap you on the wrist or some shit like that. But look how long it's taken since Las Vegas shooting to get that done. Anything that has to do with gun legislation in this country, you can bet your ass is going to be drugged through screaming and kicking all the way. They had to bend on this one. They had to, because there's no reasonable explanation why anybody would want one. Except for sick little people who like to play army, who like to dress up in their fatigues and their little flat jacket, all that shit, get a canteen even, need one of them or shit. Yes, I seen Steve Miller's hair. Or I guess I don't know what to call that hair or whatever. Little Steve Miller, the little Nazi that is given Donnie. He's Donnie's little helper. He's the guy that comes up with all the racist goddamn plans that Donnie could ever come up with. The Muslim ban, the wall, all that shit. Steve Miller just gets excited every time he hears Donnie talking about it. So yeah, we all notice that something is going on up there with his hair. He got a spray can up there, put a little spray hair, I guess. I don't know. It just, a little sucker. He wants to be on TV now. He thinks he's, can't remember, was it Goebbels was the propaganda master for Hitler? I don't know. It's the same damn position that Steve Miller's got. I hate to see his little slimy face on the TV because it reminds me of the racist, just white supremacist bullshit. He fits that picture. That's who he is. Donnie's favorite character, so go figure. Donnie's kind of backing off, they say, on the wall thing here because he doesn't want the government to shut down. Go figure that, asshole. Anyway, he's got a plan, and here's his plan. He's going to get money from all of the other agencies of government. He has put out a request for all the other agencies of government to give me any funds that you can cut from some program, whatever program, cancer, screw that shit. Give me the money. I need for his wall. For his wall. He knows he's going to lose his fight in Congress on his 6.5 billion, 10 billion, 20 billion, 30 billion, whatever Donnie wants for his monument to his stupidity. I don't recall anybody on our southern border being arrested for terrorism. I do recall them being arrested on our northern border for attempted terrorism. Yeah, why ain't we building a wall up there, Donnie? That's where we caught them. We ain't catching them down here at the south. Freaking idiot. Donnie wants a monument to himself that will live forever, that will live through the eons, that people from forever can look down and see what happens when a country loses its values. They try to build a wall and block other people. Most of the people that are here illegally fly in, Donnie. They overstay their visas. They're not crossing the border. You don't like those people because of what, Donnie? But I guarantee you, if there was somebody down in Guatemala, say, who was rich, somebody who drug dealer down there getting all the money, if he wanted to get a temporary visa and fly into Donnie's Miami Trump hotel down there and, stay to have a baby, why that baby be an American citizen? Hey, thank you, Donnie, out of the way. We'll see. It would all depend on the money, baby. Those are poor people trying to seek asylum. They don't have money to bribe a congressman or a senator or some other government official to get a visa approved. They don't buy an apartment somewhere to get in a visa. But those kind of deals are made for those who have money, baby. It's not only a war on color, it's a war on a class thing. If you haven't got the money, don't talk to me. Well, Roger Stone's worried he's going to have a bad Christmas because he's having hard times financially. Kiss off, you sucker! Walk around there at red carpets all that time trying to look like you got money out the wazoo. Kiss my ass! You don't know what poor is, you asshole! Feel bad for you? Everybody who gives a shit, give a hell out the window. Freaking idiot. Woo! Here in Corpus Christi, today I don't know if it's the last day, I'm not quite sure. Today is the final voting here in our city for sitting on city council there. So I want to remind everybody, if this gets out in time because I'm running late, to go out and vote for Joy Miller in District 1 and Sylvia Campos in District 2. I think they'd both be terrific on the city council in Corpus Christi. So if you get an opportunity here in town, get out and vote, baby. That's what it's always about. Anytime you get an opportunity to vote, whether it be in a local election, a county election, a district election, whatever it is, state, whatever, try to be informed, try to be involved. Because our voice is what changes America, and America needs changing, baby. I'm not going to talk about a story because I haven't checked it out totally, but I saw a little story on Facebook. That's why I'm not going to, I don't know if it's true, but it was about a police department out in East Texas. There was a group of police officers in that photo. There's two officers, and both of them are flashing the white power symbol in their hand, standing in front of a table with a shoe that they were so proud of because that shoe print busted two crimes or solved two burglary crimes. So good on them. They did a great job. But you're standing in the picture. If that picture has not been photoshopped, if that's a true picture because it came out on their website and it appears that it was true, that is what the problem is in this country, because that kind of shit does end up in your police department. It ends up in law enforcement. What do you think Kaepernick's taking a knee for? To punish himself because he really doesn't want to play ball or something? Are you shitting me? Do we have a problem in parts of our country and in some of our police departments? Hell, yes, we do. So good on Kaepernick for taking a knee about it. I think a lot of Americans stand with that man or kneel with him, baby. But I want to check that story out, because if it is, I want to get them people's name, and you bet your ass I want to rant about it. Because, like I said before, it is the scum that we have in our White House that emboldens somebody. If that's a true photograph, he is emboldened to sit there and give that signal on a camera so he can spread it to what? Your little white supremacist buddies? If it turns out to be true, they need to be fired. They need to be permanently barred from ever performing law enforcement or any other government duties. We don't need scum in our government anywhere. And out in East Texas, baby, there's a lot of that shit going on. There's got a history of bad things happening out there. And cops are just as part of it sometimes. And that is a sad statement for our country, but it's always been like that. You could probably find it everywhere in our nation. And until every bit of that racist crap is removed, then we're always going to have a problem with it. And there always will be a Kaepernick to kneel, or a poor black child to be shot for nothing. Anyway, that's about all I got. It's Tuesday. I'm just trying to catch up with the news, keep everything going. But I want to make sure I got everything here. Don Lemon, bump stock, Steve Miller. We make fun of him. Made fun of Roger Stone. Money from all agencies. Joy Miller, Sylvia Campos. And that's it, baby. And again, I'll let a special shout out to Dennis Valadez for letting him know that I hit the button, Dennis. I did it all by myself. Your training is working, buddy. He's right there listening to me on the Discord channel right now. So, again, we want to thank all of our Patreon donors. And I looked on the Facebook page, and on the on the YouTube channel, there is a link in there to our Discord channel. So if you're on Patreon, you can get that link off of YouTube, I know, and you can join us here on Discord before and after the show and listen to the show live and all that kind of stuff. But I hit the button. So Dennis's training is working well, I guess. And out to Margaret down in Sydney, Australia, day out and under. Good day, Margaret. It's a nice hat. I like it. Thank you very much, baby. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Bertavot, Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook. John Bertavot Speaks, Blue Dot Family on Facebook. Go by there and join the family. John Bertavot on Facebook. On Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas. Out my truck window. Keep the message going, baby. Keep the message going. There's going to be issues all through your life in your city, in your town, and it's always good to be involved in elections and in things that involve your city, your town, and your area to make things better. And if we all work in that direction, baby, we all get it done. This blue wave rises, and it's washing still, and it's got to creep into every piece of our government, and that's the only way we fix this shit. So anyway, tomorrow's Wednesday, I think. Anyway, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take it easy now. Bye.